What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we have Manny's G35 with the G37 front end conversion that we are going to be doing a full transformation on. So real quick backstory of this car, what happened to it. Car was getting tuned. He already had the car back in Chicago, and then car was getting tuned. And then apparently they had a little incident where the hood flew up, smashed the windshield, smashed the sunroof, dented up the whole roof, broke both the A-pillars. Carbon hood was trashed. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And then now we have to replace the hood hinges. You guys could tell they're all like fucking, yeah, it's not supposed to open that angle right there. Car got some body work done, and we have new A-pillars as well that we're gonna be putting on, replacing these. I think this one is actually fine, but he ended up getting both sets, so we're gonna replace both. The other one's for sure cracked. Windshield he got replaced in Chicago before he shipped it back out. And then so far what we've done is done a full wire tuck on the engine bay. And basically what we're gonna be doing first before anything else is putting in on all the polished and powder coated parts and deleting more coolant hoses and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna be doing for now. I am gonna start on this. We're gonna be putting air suspension on, putting in the new sunroof, and then swapping out the dash as well, and then rewrapping the whole car a whole new color. He's gonna be getting new wheels, a different color set of Akibonos as well. So let's get started on taking the front end apart more, and then we'll get started on taking the timing cover off. We have put in a new dash, no cracks. Right now, this is the current state of the car. As you guys can see, it's all in pieces, but we've been doing a lot on the engine itself. So we got everything polished up and chromed up. As you guys could see, full timing cover. George powder coated all the pulleys in powder coat chrome, and he powder coated these caps along with other pieces like the hose ends in this royal blue metallic candy. Yeah, we got braided hoses as well. We also got the dress up bolt kit, so all these tents are going to be taken out. And then we got the manifold over here, polished manifold with the candy blue on the bottom, polished radiator, polished slim fans, and then we got polished coolant tank, polished power steering tank. That's also going to be going on the car. So definitely a lot going on with this car. We got a brand new VIS hood as well. We got new hood hinges, and yeah, so we got a lot going on. He also got brand new Nismo V1 wheels done in chrome. That's going to be going on the car as well. So he's not going to have these wheels. We also have painted candy blue painted calipers to match with the accents on the engine bay and the new wrap. I'm not going to record this part of it. This is a whole ass process that's been going on for a while. So I'm gonna finish this up, get the engine bay back together, start up the car, make sure it's running properly, and then once it's back, we'll start with the air suspension. We finally have everything bolted up that needs to be bolted up for the engine just to get it started. All the hoses are put in, all the vacuum lines, all the sensors are plugged in, put the battery back on, so MAP sensor on. Yeah, so we should be able to start it. Make sure we don't have any oil leaks before we add the radiator and the coolant and all that stuff, because otherwise if we do end up with a oil leak, we have to remove the coolant and radiator and all that again just to get that crank pulley out. But looks like we're good to go. Let's give it a startup. Oh yeah. Yep. No oil spilling anywhere, so I'm gonna let this run for a second and then we'll get back to it. Just finished putting the whole engine back together. Everything's running perfectly fine now. We do still have to put in the new polished power steering tank and the catch can that's gonna get powder coated chrome as well. So we'll put that on later. But other than that, engine is done. So we're gonna start realigning the body now. I ended up taking the wrap off the fenders. I still need to take the wrap off the side skirts and the doors and door handles and the front bumper. But we have brand new headlights right here, custom retrofitted by SoCal Retrofit. So these are gonna be going on this car. So now that we got the headlights, we can actually start realigning the whole front end after the hood had flown up and the hood hinges were all warped. These are brand new ones, not brand new, used new ones. And then we have a brand new VIS AMS hood that we're gonna be putting on. So I'm gonna skip the whole realigning everything because it's gonna be a lot of tedious work putting the parts on, taking them off, put them on, take them off. So it's just repeated action. So I'm gonna skip that process and I'm just gonna realign the whole body. And then once it's good to go, we're gonna peel off the wrap and then we'll get started on the air suspension. So now that we have the front end put back together, had to spot weld the hinges to hold it in place, and then I'm at the drop rivet inserts so I can actually have them bolted down. But I'm gonna leave the spot welds on there too, just to like for extra security to hold them down. But front end, as you guys can see, is finally done. Put back together the way it's supposed to be, and now we can actually start the air suspension now. So I think we have the compressors right there. Manifold is right there. Airbags, I have everything everywhere. They're in here. So these are the front airbags, as you guys can see. Gonna be for the front, and then the rears we're gonna still use the original shocks, and then we're just gonna replace the spring in the bucket with these bags. I'm not sure what brand they are. He bought the kit used on this one, so these are going to be going on there. I already have the trunk off. We still need to peel off more of this old wrap, but got the spare tire out as well. We got the brand new carbon fiber trunk right there. So yeah, we're going to be running the harness, all the air lines. Right now I'm going to take these tubs out real quick, and then I'll show you guys where I run all the lines on the G. Because I think before I would run them basically right out in this opening right here, which is a little rubber seal. And then you got this little metal thing, and then I would just cut out the metal hole right there. It's just like a little shield. So I would cut it out and then just run all the air lines through there for the rear. And then the front, I'd run them through the side right here. We still have the seats out. Makes it a lot easier. Get this panel out and then run them right here through the side, plenty of space, and then out and through here, and then we'd run them one on each side and then the other side on that side. But that's how we're gonna do it. Gonna get started on that, and then I'll show you guys the progress. Check out this candy blue air tank. Look at that. That looks sick. So this is gonna be going in here towards the back. All right, so while I'm doing the air suspension, George is still wiring up the headlights, but look at that. That shit looks sick. The LED strip, demonized, hexagon halos. But so far, we got almost everything done on the air suspension. Got the wiring for the battery done. Everything in here is already put back together interior-wise. Got the remote right there, so we ran the wires through here. So once you have the seat on there, you won't be able to see so much of the controller wire. And then airline and fuse cable are that way. Airline, the battery cables are running this way. And then you guys can see they're popping out right there. And then on the other side, they're popping out over there. And then trunk setup. This is how it's gonna be looking like, clean and simple. Since we only have one compressor, we're putting it in the back instead of the front, because otherwise it just looks a little funky if you have one compressor only in the front. If we had two compressors, I'd probably have them both in the front, but we only have one. So I had to put it around the back, airlift manifold's going to be right here up front and center. And I took the plate off because the airlift was pointing downward, or the right way. But since I'm putting it this way, I took it off, the 4 bolts, flipped it around, put it like that. So that's how the trunk setup's going to be. And then, like I said, the wood is going to be wrapped the same color as the car. So it's going to be matching with the white with the blue pearl. So we have the full suspension on now. The True Heart airbags on both sides are on. George did the front ones, you can see, and then I did the rear bags. Already have the running airlines in there. Got this side, and then we got the air suspension on. I removed the wood for now, and I plugged everything in the way it's supposed to go. So all the lines are connected to the manifold. Manifold's plugged in, and I wired up the compressor. So now we are going to be testing it out. How do we grab the keys? You turn the switch on, or turn the car on. Actually, no, don't turn the car on. Actually, no, yeah, turn the car on. Yeah, the keys are on the center. So wired up with the fuse. Yeah, turn it on. I had it on already. All right, let's see if it starts. Yep, actually, just leave it like that for now. Yep. Hey. Compressor turned on. We got 4 PSI. Oh. All right, quick update on the video. George right now was peeling off the wrap on the rear bumper, but calipers swapped out for these royal blue painted ones. And we got this front one too to match with the royal blue in the engine bay. So we got all the calipers swapped out. And then I just got the call from the tire shop right next door that the wheels are ready. So let's go pick those up. As for the rest of the calipers, they are all in the box. Manny's gonna be taking those with himself. All right, so right here we have the wheels, chrome finish, Nismo's OEM, and they come with their own lug nuts. So we're gonna be putting those on as well. All right, so we got all 4 wheels are on. Tools everywhere. We literally have a mess. This happens when you're doing a full transformation on a car, but all the suspension work is done. Caliper swapped out, wheels, brand new wheels with tires on them. And then, yeah, so let's start up the car. Wait, start it up and then just let it idle. Neutral. It doesn't have, yeah, I don't think they gas, huh? Yeah, super low on gas. All right, so we're at 59 PSI. Compressor going, cool. We're gonna let it fill up. We didn't let it fill up earlier. We started swapping out the calipers instead. But we're gonna let this fill up and then we'll check everything else. Front ones. Alright, so we got pressure in the front ones too. Keep going, keep going. All right. No. slowly. Holy shit. All right. Airing out right now. Whoa. What the fuck? That's because we got the other airline, but then, look at that. It's already slamming itself. That's it. It's as low as it goes. Alright. As low as it went. Got the seats back in here. Interior is all put back. Starlight headliner working again. Same tail lights as my car. Show mode. Custom made by Unique LED. Car is ready to start wrap now. We stripped it apart, took the side skirts off, bumpers are off, fenders are off, headlights need to come off, but everything else is ready to go. So we ended up peeling off the rest of the wrap using a adhesive remover to get any bit of glue. I put this trunk on there just to like keep the water out of the trunk. So it's just gonna pop off, it's not even bolted on. But everything is ready to go. I need to take the gas cap off. But body is smooth out now. Hood is gonna stay carbon, trunk is gonna stay carbon, roof is gonna be wrapped in gloss black, and the rest of the body is gonna be that white with the blue pearl. So now that we got everything stripped apart, let's get into wrapping. All right, guys, so we are done with the car finally. Engine bay all done up. Oil catch can and the polished power steering tank aren't plugged in yet, so I just left them mocked up. He was trying to get the braided hoses on there, but the braided hoses are too small, so later on he's gonna get bigger fittings for that to put them into the oil catch can. And then I still have the other one that I just need to unplug and put it back in. But trucker's on his way, so I don't have time for it right now. So that's as best as I could do for in the meantime. But other than that, car is done. Look at that. With the blue pearl wrap. Yeah. Chrome Nismos with the blue Akibonos. Gloss black wrap roof. And then we got the trunk set up as well. We don't have the proper lighting yet, but later on he could do it. But he just needs to add some LEDs. And we got the blue pearl flooring on there. Candy blue tank, airlift right there with the manifold showing up on the front. Brand new Carbon Works TG Works trunk. Swap out the dash, no crack on the dash. Put the interior back together. And we also got the carbon fiber hood with the new hood hinges that we had to get since the other ones were all bent up. And then also we got the safety latch bracket, safety middle latch as well, so he doesn't have the same accident happen again where the hood flies up. So that's what happened to this car. But other than that, car is basically done. I forgot we also have the headlights. Look at that. Boom. That looks so damn good. Hell yeah. The engine bay. Look at that. Close this hood up real quick. Just latched. Look at that. Boom. She is done. All right. Ready to go. That's Chicago. So that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this transformation from this car that got sent out from Chicago. Definitely a big drastic change to how it was when it first came, all damaged. But we got it all done and fixed up, but now she's looking real good. But again, thank you guys for always supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.